Hello everybody, welcome to Kaizoku Dad channel. In today's episode, we cover one of the new archetypes introduced in OP05, and that is the Skypiea Enel deck. Enel has different builds, such as the Big Mom package, and probably other types of builds that haven't been refined just yet, but today we'll just focus on the Skypiea deck list. I'll go over the core cards, the strategy of the deck, the strengths and weaknesses, so sit back and enjoy. So why choose the Skypiea package over the Big Mom package? So the biggest strength that the Sky Island package offers are flooding the board, reliable 6k attackers, and of course the Rush Enel. So let's talk about flooding the board first. Ohm has an ability that allows you to search for a holy card from the top 5 cards of your deck. Then you can play that holy from your hand to the board. Assuming you are going second, playing Ohm on your 4 Dawn turn lets you cheat out an extra character, and it sets the stage for an early game aggression. Playing a second Ohm on your 6 Dawn turn and successfully playing another Holy from hand will put a tremendous amount of pressure on your opponent to clear the board. Like, even Sakazuki will be hard pressed to be able to remove 2 cards each turn, and even if it does, your 8th Dawn turn, you can just play your Rush Enel, and by that point, a lot of Sakazuki's removal could be depleted from trying to remove the characters from your previous 2 turns. That kind of board flooding with early characters is very unique to the Sky Island package. That is why, like, playing Shuri is important on your first turn, so that you can either look for Ohm or Holy and set up your 4 Dawn turn. The second strength of the Sky Island package is the reliable 6k attackers that it can have. Ohm has a second ability besides just searching and summoning Holy. Its second effect allows it to gain 6k attack if you have 2 life or less. Gedatsu is the second card that is a staple in the Sky Island package. He allows you to KO a character with a level equal or less than the amount of life your opponent has, which is a good way to control the board. But why is having 6k attack on Ohm and Gedatsu so important? That's because of Whitebeard and Red Purple Luffy. Both of these leaders are 6k power, and just being able to attack for free into those leaders and not use any Dawn is a big advantage over the Big Mom Enel list. So before going over the different deck lists for the Sky Island package, let's go over the core cards. We already talked about Ohm, Gedatsu, Holy, Shuri, and Enel. Satori is the main 2k counter for this deck, and it comes with a great trigger ability that allows you to discard a card to play him. Other core cards besides the Sky Island cards are Yamato and Big Mom. Yamato synergizes very well with Enel's leader ability, that running 3 to 4 copies is probably a must. The 7 cost Big Mom is also a very good card and can still be included in the Sky Island package, but be aware both Yamato and Linlin can potentially mess up your searches with Shuri. 200 million volts is also a staple in the Sky Island package, as it allows you to get through blockers and end games, or if it's triggered from life, it can give you an extra life. Elthor is a great card for defense and with a useful trigger ability that lets you KO something. Elthor also pairs really well with Yamato. When you play her on turn 10, it will allow you to heal with Yamato's ability, KO something, again with Yamato, and still defend yourself if needed, so that with Elthor with that extra 1 Dawn up. So that is a great combo to have. These are what I would consider core cards, but the amount of copies that you should run of each card doesn't have to be 4. You can play around with how many copies you want to include in your deck. So here are some different deck lists that you can try yourself. Now that you've seen the deck, we can talk about its weaknesses. And ironically, the deck's biggest strengths are also its biggest weaknesses. And what I mean is Ohm and Gedatsu. Ohm is OP when everything goes right. If it doesn't, then you risk putting importing cards that you need to the bottom of the deck without summoning a holy. Gedatsu is great to clear things on the board, but his ability is too easy for an opponent to play around if they suspect you have a Gedatsu in hand. So oftentimes you'll probably just end up playing Gedatsu as a 6k vanilla without KOing anything, and that kind of feels pretty bad. So the luck factor in this deck can be a strength and a weakness. Now, don't get me wrong, when it comes to yellow decks, luck is always a factor because it will depend on your trigger cards. But sometimes it seems that the Sky Island package can add another layer of luck needed with Ohm. But again, just having reliable 6k attackers with Ohm and Gedatsu can be more than enough to maintain pressure until you get to your Enel and Yamato turn. So perhaps it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, I hope this deck profile has helped you, and if it has, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you, and until the next one.